Hi everyone, this is Sai Teja from CSC AML Section B. Today my tech talk topic is about gensets generators. Introduction. The term genset is an abbreviation of generator set which refers to a generator and engine combination. The engine drives the generator which provides the power used to run other equipment. Depending on the application, the genset may run construction equipment, appliances, cooling systems, or other devices. Each genset consists of two main components, the generator or alternator and the engine. The engine runs on fuel and drives the generator, which in turn provides electricity to run other equipment. An ideal genset should be reliable. These power sources often provide reserve power in case of local outages or during travel when local power is no longer available, so you need to know they are going to work as needed. Also, due to their operation in remote places and possibly tough conditions, gensets must have a robust construction that will stand up to the elements. Low emission are another bonus of some gensets, but as with every type of engine, gensets require adequate ventilation no matter where someone operates them. Gensets. Genset or generator set may refer to diesel generator, engine generator, fuel cell generator. Diesel generator, a combination of diesel engine and electric generator. Engine generator, a machine used to generate electricity. Fuel cell generator, a machine used to generate electricity containing a fuel cell. Diesel generator, a diesel generator, also known as diesel genset, is the combination of diesel engine with an electric generator to generate electrical energy. This is a specific case of engine generator. A diesel compression ignition engine is usually designed to run on diesel fuel, but some types are adapted for other liquid fuels or natural gases. Diesel generating sets are used in places without connection to a power grid or as emergency power supply if the grid fails, as well as for more complex applications such as peak, looping, grid support, and export to the power grid. Proper sizing of diesel generators is critical to avoid low load or a shortage of power. Sizing is complicated by the characteristics of modern electric. Diesel generator set, the package combination of a diesel engine, a generator, and various ancillary devices such as base, canopy, sound attenuation, control systems, circuit breakers, jacket water heaters, and starting system is referred to as a generating set or genset for short. Set sizes range from 8 to 30 kW or also 8 to 30 kVA single phase. For homes, small shops and offices with the large industrial generators from 8 kW or 11 kVA up to 2000 kW or 2500 kVA three phase used for large office complex, factories and other industrial facilities. Here is an example of diesel generator on an oil tanker. A 2000 kilowatt set can be housed in a 40 feet ISO container with fuel tank, controls, power distribution equipment and all other equipment need to operate as a standalone power station or as a standby backup to grid power. These units, referred to as power modules, a combination of these modules are used for small power stations. and these may use from 1 to 20 units per power section, and these sections can be combined to involve hundreds of power modules. In these larger sizes, the power modules are brought to site on trailers separately and are connected together with large cables and a control cable to form a complete synchronized power plant. Diesel generators are not only for emergency power but may also have a secondary function of feeding power to utility grids either during peak periods or periods when there is a shortage of large power generators. In the UK, this program is run by the National Grid and is called STAR. Ships often also employ diesel generators, sometimes not only to provide auxiliary power for lights, fans, winches, etc., but also indirectly for main propulsion. With electric propulsion, the generators can be placed in a convenient position to allow more cargo to be carried. Generating sets are selected based on the electrical load. They are intended to supply the electrical loads characteristics such as kW, kVA, VAR, harmonic content, surge currents. Example: motor starting current and non-linear loads. Power plants electrical islands mode. One or more diesel generators operating without a connection to an electric grid are referred to as operating in island mode. Operating generators in parallel provides the advantage of redundancy and can provide better efficiency at partial loads. Generators can be electrically connected together through the process of synchronization. Synchronization involves matching voltage, frequency, and phase before connecting the generator to the system. Failure to synchronize before connection could cause a high short circuit current or wear and tear on generator or its switchgear. The synchronization process can be done automatically by an auto synchronizer module or manually by the instructed operator. Load can be shared among parallel running generators through load sharing can be achieved by using drop speed control, controlled by the frequency at the generator, while it constantly adjusts the engine fuel control to shift load to and from the remaining power sources. Engine generator. An engine generator is the combination of an electric generator and an engine mounted together to form a single piece of equipment. This combination is also called an engine generator set or a genset. In many contexts, the engine is taken from granted and the combined unit is simply called a generator. An engine generator may be a fixed installation, part of a vehicle, or made small enough to be portable. In addition to the engine and generator, engine generators gradually include a fuel supply, a constant engine speed regulator, and a generator voltage regulator, cooling and exhaust systems, and lubricant system. Units larger than about 1 kilowatt rating often have a battery and electric starter motor. Very large units may start with compressed air either to an air-driven starter motor or introduce it directly to the engine cylinders to initiate engine rotation. Types. Engine generators are available in a wide range of power ratings. These include small hand portable units that can supply several hundred watts of power, hand carted mounted units that can supply several thousand watts, and stationary or trailer mounted units that can supply over a million watts. Regardless of the size, generators may run on gasoline, diesel, natural gas, propane, biodiesel, water, sewage gas, or hydrogen, etc. Such as most of the smaller units are built to use gasoline, petrol as a fuel, and the larger ones having various fuel types including diesel, natural gas, and propane, liquid or gases, etc. Engines. Many engine generators use a reciprocating engine with fuels mentioned above. This can be a steam engine, such as most coal powered fossil fuel power plants use. Some engine generators use a turbine as the engine, such as the industrial gas turbines used in peaking power plants and the microturbines used in some hybrid electric buses. Here are two examples: a cart-mounted engine generator being used at a construction site, and the another one is manned diesel stationary engine and generator, now on outdoor museum display. Three phases. There are only a new few portable three-phase generator models available in the US. Most of the portable units available are single-phase generators, and most of the three-phase generators manufactured are large industrial type generators. In other countries where three-phase power is more common in households, portable generators are available from a few kilowatt and upwards. Inverter generator. Small portable generators may use an inverter. Inverter models can run at slower RPMs to generate the power that is necessary, thus reducing the noise of engine and making it more fuel efficient. Inverter Inverter generators are best to power sensitive electronic devices such as computers and lights that use a blast, as they have low total harmonic distortion. Since the load on the electric generator causes the speed of the engine to fall, this has an adverse effect on the frequency and voltage of the electrical output. By using an electronic inverter to produce the required AC output, its voltage and frequency can be stable over the power range of the generator. Here is the example of an inverter on a freestanding solar planet. We can observe through the image. Large scale generator sets. Many generators produce enough kilowatts to power anything from a business to a full-size hospital. These units are particularly useful in providing backup power solutions for companies which have serious economic costs associated with a shutdown caused by an unplanned power outage. For example, a hospital is in constant need of electricity because several life-preserving medical devices run on electricity, like ventilators. Application of gensets. Data centers. Data centers require constant power to ensure uptime of their servers. Power outages can impact server availability. For companies that have in-house servers, those outages could result in lost productivity. Companies that host servers for others will lose business if a power outage impacts their servers. For data centers and any other businesses that require constant power for their technology, gensets prevent lost business and productivity. Healthcare facilities. In healthcare, keeping power running could become a matter of life or death. Hospitals, for instance, frequently have backup power sources such as gensets. These types of power sources provide electricity if a storm or area blackout causes electrical problems. Emergency power operations. Backup power for business is in emergencies can keep them running. This type of backup power can allow for operations to continue after storms of essential operations. For instance, emergency departments are news stations that need to keep operating in critical situations to keep the population informed may require backup generators. Even hospitals might require backup generators to provide power for incubators, ventilators, and other support systems for keeping livestock safe and healthy. Power in remote locations. In remote locations not connected to the power grid, gensets can offer a way of getting electrical power. Examples include rural mountainous regions or even remote island locations. Gensets can help emergency response teams offer assistance in areas after a natural disaster. Military operations in locations without access to a power grid can also use a genset to run necessary equipment. Power for cooling or heating units on reefer containers. Gensets are also extremely useful with reefer containers. Many ships will have a power source for cooled or heated reefer containers. However, for highly sensitive materials that could spoil outside of a set temperature range, gensets provide a backup means of powering the heating or cooling units on the reefer. When shipping cargo that has posed a hazard from a cooling power disruption, the reefer may include redundant gensets, one as a backup to the other. Thank you.